Okay, so we got a Splatoon 3 Direct this morning, bright and early this morning here. I'm just going to share the link a couple places. And I'll be perfectly honest, I haven't been wowed by Splatoon 3 yet. I mean, I'll probably get it. I liked Splatoon 1 and 2 well enough. Not my favorite Nintendo games, but still, I played them, I liked them. When they came out and everything. Splatoon 3 hasn't shown me anything that's like, wow, I can't wait to play this one. So we will see what we get in this direct, but always exciting to get more Nintendo news for sure. So like I said, let me just share the link a couple places, like I always does. And then we can see what they got to show us about this game. I don't know how long this one is. I know it starts in about 5 minutes. So, yeah, in about 5 minutes this thing's going to start. And we'll get some more Splatoon 3 news. Kind of surprised we didn't get, I don't know, a Nintendo Direct, a big Nintendo Direct, like our usual E3 Direct this year. And they've had these smaller Directs all portioned out throughout the summer, but that's what it is. Hey, what's up? Any updates on Multiverses video? Should be out today. I actually just finished it before going live here, editing it and everything. So I just have to do the thing, what do they call it, where you... I don't know, when you, I can't think of the name, render it or whatever, when you have the video done and you're in the Adobe Premiere software, you have to do one last thing that like makes it into its own video. I think it's rendering it. And then I have to upload it to YouTube and then I'll put it out. So probably once this is done, expect the Multiverses video. I don't know how long it takes me to upload it to YouTube and everything and render it within the next hour or so after this. So probably by noon today, Eastern Standard Time, I will have my next Multiverses video out. It's a long one. I think it's over a half hour long. I don't know if it's like 40 minutes or somewhere in between there. But yes, there's a Multiverses video for me coming out today. It will catch us up on everything. I'm sorry I got so behind. I haven't done one in the last month when I know everybody's been excited to talk about Multiverses, but should get everything caught up. And then I'm going to probably try to do shorter Multiverses videos from here on out, because I think so much news comes out for Multiverses that I got kind of bogged down with it. I was like, oh man, I got to talk about this and this and this, and then the video just takes forever. So probably more shorter videos regularly. Thoughts on Hugh? Yeah, I played Hugh Neutron. He's fun. I love his stage. I love his references to things. I love that he rides the banana and everything. So yeah, he's great. I have played him. It was fun. Have I played any of the South Park games? Yes. You're 100%ing Stick of Truth. Awesome. Yeah, I played Stick of Truth and The Fractured But Whole. I've played both. Hey, Papa, did you play the previous two Splatoon games a lot? I have played both of them. I wouldn't say I played a lot. We tried to run tournaments for Splatoon 2. Was it Splatoon 1? I worked in a retro game store a few years back, and we ran tournaments for Splatoon. I played Splatoon 1 a bunch with some friends when it first came out. Splatoon 2 I actually didn't play as much, surprisingly, even though I think most people like Splatoon 2 better. So yes, I've played both of them. They're okay. They're not my favorite games. I'll definitely get Splatoon 3. I'll definitely play it. I'll probably really enjoy it for the first week or two, maybe the first month, like I did the other games. But I haven't seen anything yet from Splatoon 3 that really wowed me and be like, wow, it's going to be better than the other ones. I really can't wait to play this. So I'm hoping this Direct really changes my mind in that respect. But I'm a big Nintendo fan. I like the first one. So yeah, I'll buy and I'll play Splatoon 3. But I'm assuming it'll probably just be for me personally, like it was for the other games, where I play it for a week, maybe a couple months, pick it up here and there to play casually. But that's all I've been with Splatoon. Still a fan though. Let's see. Rendering is rough. I have a bad computer. It takes forever. I have a pretty good computer. My internet's pretty good, so it shouldn't take me too long to render the Multiverses video and upload it to YouTube. So I would say within about an hour or so after the Splatoon 3 Direct, I will have a Multiverses video up. A long one that should get us caught up for everything that's happened since the open beta and whatnot. At least by noon Eastern Standard Time, which would be, this is at 9 o'clock. I don't know how long this Direct is. I'm going to guess 20 minutes. So probably about 9:30, I'll hit the render button, however long that takes. Then I'll upload it to YouTube, however long that takes, add tags and a description and everything. So yeah, I'd say 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the next 2 hours or so after this, I should have the video up. I've been up all night by accident, but it's cool. I get to catch the stream. Oh, geez, yeah. I have bizarre sleep schedules sometimes. I actually went to bed really early last night. I went to bed early the night before, too. So I've been up for a while. I've just been editing and finishing editing the Multiverses video, which I got done right before streaming. So, again, just have to do the rendering of the video and uploading it to YouTube. So, Multiverses video right after this. I love Splatoon since the first game on the Wii U. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan. Like, I liked it. I had a lot of fun with my friends. I actually think probably what happened was when the first game came out, I was working at a retro game store. I had a lot of gamer friends around all the time. And I just didn't have that as much for Splatoon 2 and recently. So I feel like you need a good group of friends. Or I guess you can play online, but it's just not my thing. But I do like the games. I will play them. I'm excited for 3. It just hasn't wowed me yet to be like, I really need to get that game. It's more like, okay, another Splatoon, I'll have fun with it. Is the sound not on, or is it just... Oh, it's just really low. Hold on, sorry, guys. Oh, geez. Screwing up the sound. Hopefully it sounds okay to you guys.
It's also the hottest new place for Inklings looking for things to do.
Oh, is my desktop audio all screwed up? I'm sorry if I screwed this all up. Hold on.
We're the researchers from the Squid Research Lab.
Did that fix it? Is there audio now?
We're simply fascinated
Sorry,
by
my
what
bad.
these Inklings can do. They can splat
Yeah, it was
ink
probably
in
really
Pixel
quiet. Sorry.
and smoothly swim
Okay.
through it. In
Yeah, that was
Splatfests.
my bad. I had something changed on OBS
We've been
that I forgot to
studying their
change.
biology day and night.
Would be cool if they had N64 to N64 Smash to the
Today,
NSO.
we'd like to share some new findings on these Inklings while providing summaries throughout.
All right, more Squid research. Can't wait.
Of course, what goes for the Inklings also applies to the Octolings. We're sure of it.
Yeah, okay, so Octolings, I forgot they're
First, Turf
in this
War.
game. Playable in this game, yes? I think I already confirmed that.
Get styling with some fresh fashion and get inking with even fresher weapons.
Dude, that's probably my favorite thing about
Naturally,
Splatoon.
in a place called
I love
Splatfests, Turf War battles are the locals'
the art style, the
favorite
very like
pastime.
90s
2 teams of
extreme
4 will ink for 3 minutes.
bright colors. Look of Splatoon is really cool.
The team
I
that
dig
inks
that a
the
lot.
most
I
in their
dig
color,
its
in other
style.
words, claims the most turf, wins.
When I play Splatoon, I'm mostly
Now,
just excited to get cool
That's not
outfits
all
for my
inking is
Inkling.
for. Ink walls to swim up. Or get sneaky and hide in ink to splat opponents.
Thoughts on the
The
analog
more ink you
pocket?
spread,
I don't know if
the
I've
bigger the advantage
seen
for
that, or if I
having
have, I don't.
bodies.
The name isn't bringing it up in
Whoops.
my head.
If you're out of
I'll have to look it up.
submerge in it to refill. New techniques like the squid surge to swim up walls in a single burst. And the squid roll to jump out of ink while simultaneously turning around have also been spotted.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, I mean, more movement options. It might not be the most wow factor
Well, it's
thing, but it
glowing
can
like
make
this.
a game like, you know,
The
a lot
move also slightly
more
repels
fun, or
ink from
just have a
opponents.
whole other element to it.
We've discovered where these turf war battles will take place.
Some of the things
Stages
that doesn't sell a
confirmed
game
for
for
the
me, but maybe when I get my
Splatlands
hands on it,
include
I'll be like, oh, this is a lot more fun than the other
Scorch
ones because of
Gorge.
just movement options.
Eel Tail Alley,
Sweet.
Mincemeat
Once again, I
Metalworks.
love the
and
style of
Undertow
Splatoon,
Spillway.
the whole look of the stages.
There seem to be other
outfits,
stages
characters.
as well.
Such a cool, just like 90s
Hagglefish
urban,
Market, a
I don't know,
pier filled
extreme
to the
sports look to it. I love
brim
it.
with street vendors. The stuff here looks fishy, though. Several stages from
Fishy.
Greater Inkopolis
Clever.
also return.
Analog Pocket is a handheld
Museum
that can play
D'Alfonsino.
Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game
Battles
Gear.
here
Oh, that's
take
cool.
place in the central courtyard of
I
this
don't
modern
think I've
museum.
seen it. I'll have to look it up.
Take special note of the rotating wall.
I have
Hammerhead
a Retron
Bridge.
5 that plays
This
like
bridge connects Greater
NES,
Inkopolis to the
Famicom, Super
Splatlands.
NES,
After lots of construction work,
Game Boy,
it's
Game Boy Advance.
finally
Plays like
open.
everything.
Thanks to the bridge, transit to and from Greater
I think
Inkopolis
except for
is
Game
much
Gear
easier.
that Analog Pocket
Mahi
apparently can play.
Resort,
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
a luxury resort in Greater Inkopolis. Pay close attention to the
Dope.
platforms that sink as the battle goes on.
Oh, neat. Oh, man.
There will
water
be
is
more
obviously
areas
bad.
to ink afterward,
That's
so
pretty
don't
cool.
forget to splat them.
Oh, it just
Including the
cleans ink. Oh, wow.
stages you see here, a total
Obviously,
of
it sounds like
12
the Analog
await.
Pocket is a handheld. Oh, cool. There's all the stages. I'll have
More
to go back and like
stages will
pause
be
that and
added
really look
in
at them.
free post-launch updates.
Ooh, post-launch stuff. I like that. Like desert-looking one.
Now, let's get into the inky essence of battles.
The Analog Pocket sounds like it's a handheld thing, which is cool. Or it is a handheld thing, from what you tell me.
It appears
but I
that
use the Retron
all
5
the
for playing
basic
Game Boy
weapons
games
from
now,
previous
usually.
games will be available.
Or I have a Micro, and I have a Game Boy
On top of that,
Advanced SP.
Splatland-specific weapon types, such as the
really do want
bow-like
one to go.
stringers, will make their
And I have like
destructive
5 Game
debut.
Gears, actually. Oh, I have so many Game Gears.
We've
like,
also
a bunch of
verified
broken
a
ones I
new
got
weapon
given.
type called Splatanas.
Splatana! Oh man, I'm such a sword
This
guy.
is the
I'm a
Splatana
fan.
wiper.
That might be my new favorite
Send
weapon.
blades of ink flying with the centrifugal force generated by swinging.
Oh, that's dope. I like that.
Swing after charging up a bit, and it'll transform into a charged slash.
Splatana.
As expected, it's powerful as a long-range attack. But the charged slash at close range is also quite devastating.
That's cool. All right, it's like a
Let's dive into
assassin
the
weapon.
weapons that can help you claim even more turf. Special weapons.
Ooh, Mac.
As
Like
the
a
name
crab mech?
implies, these are special kinds of weapons that can be unleashed after filling up the gauge from inking turf. There are some new types we've identified, so let's take a closer look. This is the Tacticooler. When it's activated, a fridge appears. You'll find in-game
Looks like
beverages
a
stored
Coca
inside.
can at first.
These have a variety
It's
of
supposed to be
effects,
just a
like
crushed
momentarily
down can, though.
increasing speed.
Wow, that stage is cool. It's like
They
a
come in
grocery
packs
store.
of 4, so take one
I dig
and
that.
share the rest with your teammates.
So what makes the Pocket so good? The
This
screen
is
quality
the
is really
Wave
clean.
Breaker.
Oh, okay, cool.
When
Well, I'll have to give it a
activated,
look.
it'll
Maybe if I see it in person
unleash waves
sometime.
around the area.
It's like a
It'll
ball in a
also
cup.
mark an opponent's location and cause damage. Try to avoid them with a
That's cool.
well-timed
Kind of
jump.
cool. Reminds you of those things from Mario
Finally,
Galaxy that shoot
the
off
Reef
the like.
Slider. Build up
laser
power,
of,
then
I
charge
don't know,
into opponents
area
who
of
need a
effect
good
radius.
splat.
That's cool.
Once
Like
the
a shark
attack
you
ends,
ride.
it'll explode and
Yep,
damage the
that's dope.
surrounding area. Familiar special weapons like the Tenta missiles, Ink Jet, Ink Storm, Ultra Stamp, and Booyah Bomb will also make their grand return.
Cool. I think all the old weapons are going to be in this from the
Special
start.
weapons
So
are
anything they
paired
add
with
as like
main
DLC will be new.
So find
We're
the
not gonna-
combo
we're
that
gonna wait
suits
for
your
old stuff to
splatting
get added
style.
back in, which is nice. Crab tank. Okay, it was a crab. Saw it real quick. It looked like
Shop
a crab
here to
neck,
get
but I
your
couldn't quite tell.
tentacles on some fresh weapons. This is Ammonites, owned by the chatty horseshoe crab, Sheldon. The locals have praised him for his wealth of weapon wisdom and sophisticated selection. Instead of using in-game currency for purchases, you'll need these Sheldon licenses. Obtain them by leveling up through battles and by consistently using the same weapons.
It's like the opposite.
One
of,
Sheldon license can be
moves
exchanged for
degradation or
one
whatever.
weapon that corresponds to your level.
I got multiverses on my mind, so the idea of using the same
And just
thing
between
over
us,
and over again
if you
is
exchange
bad. But
more
in Splatoon
Sheldon
3,
licenses than
apparently
normal,
it's good. You get
it
some,
appears he'll give
Sheldon
you a
dollars.
weapon you like sooner than expected as a special reward. By the way, the Inklings and Octolings walking around town are pretty savvy about their fashion.
Yeah, okay, this is what I was talking about.
Things like
My favorite thing
headgear,
with Splatoon is
clothing,
it's
and
fashion,
shoes
it's
are just as
90s
important as weapons
bright
to
colored
staying
aesthetic.
fresh in
I love it.
Splatsville. Gear can be obtained in the shops around here. Each one is managed by an interesting shopkeeper. So let's drop in.
Seeing a Splatoon like city with all the signs and stuff, it
This
just makes me want
is
to go back
not
to Japan.
couture, a headgear shop.
I love
You'll
all the
find an
neon
array of
signs
hats,
and the clutteredness
masks,
of
and glasses,
at least Tokyo.
so
Tokyo,
you can
Japan
get
has that look.
ahead
Some
of
other
the
places
game.
have that though. A lot of other cities, even like the more rural
The
stuff,
laid-back
will
Nautilus,
have like an
Gnarly
outdoor
Eddie,
mall,
and the
like
energetic Nail.
street
The
or something
snail
like
sitting
that. They
here,
kind of have
run the
that
shop.
cluttered Tokyo neon signs.
This is
everything.
the clothes boutique, Mana Wardrobe. It
Man,
specializes in
wardrobe.
tops, like
All the
t-shirts
clever
and jackets.
nautical sea life
The shopkeeper, Gel Lafleur, might be a touch archaic with words, but this jellyfish has a keen eye
I
for
wish we were
fashion
taking the same
sense.
level of knowledge as me.
And finally, the shoe store Crush Station. Get a variety of cool
Look how
kicks
big that guy
here,
is.
from
He has
sneakers
multiple
to
feet.
sandals and even leather footwear. It's owned by Mr. Coco. He might look intimidating, but deep down, he's a nice guy. Probably.
But he was draining my voice a
You're
little.
more
Hard
than
to hear
welcome
me.
to
All right, I
pick out
turned
gear
myself
based
up
on
a little
its
bit. I don't know.
appearance.
It's so hard to get the
But
audio
they
right
do
for
come with
streaming.
abilities that can help you out in battle.
Especially because I moved my microphone around a lot too. Jake B. Hey, Papa. Hey, what's up, Jake?
Take run speed up, for example. It can increase your running speed. Or intensify
cool, right.
action.
Flip things,
This
help you
includes
out,
the
cool.
squid roll and squid surge moves. There are even more abilities to discover.
Yeah, just watching the Splatoon
Plus,
3
there's
direct
a
this morning.
fellow
I
in
have a
Splatsville who
multiverses
can
video
swap
that's
one
basically
ability
done.
with another.
That'll come out. Essentially, as soon as I'm done streaming this, I just have to upload it and
Talk to
everything,
Merch
so.
here, and you can add an ability of
Get ready
your
for that
choosing
today,
to
finally,
your
and a
favorite
lot of people
gear.
have been waiting. I wanted to get it done before EVO, and now it's like after EVO, so it's probably going to be my multiverses leaks and rumors and
And if you save your
speculation
favorite
after
gear combinations
EVO
as
catch-up
fresh
video.
as fits, you can change in a flash. Flavor up your fashion with whatever outfits you want. Simply Splattastic.
Oh, cool. Can you, like, register things together or, like, make your own little outfits instead of having to change each individual thing every time?
Welcome to the lobby, a gathering spot for those seeking fresh battles. Turf war battles aren't the only things that happen here. You can also
Like
square
the
off
mirror
in
look inside
anarchy
the-
battles, where you
I
compete
don't
for
know if that was an elevator or
rankings.
something like that. Kind of reminds me of,
Hold the active zones in Splat zones.
oh, I forget the name of the place. There's somewhere in Tokyo that has
Ride the tower to
crazy
the goal
mirror, like you go up
in
this like
tower
escalator and
control.
there's like crazy
Carry the
mirror
Rainmaker
thing.
to its
Hard to
destination in
It's
Rainmaker.
in Neo the World Ends
Or
With You actually.
collect and throw
But I
clams
don't
to
remember the name
score
of
in
the
Clam
store that
Blitz.
it's actually called.
Duke it out in these 4 modes, which are on rotation.
Flat Zones, Tower Control, Rainmaker.
Want to take on a challenge
Where's the
solo?
last one?
Select Anarchy Battle Series. But if you want to team up with friends, joining Anarchy Battle Open is the way to go. You can also play private battles online. Set battle modes and other options to your liking. Why not play with your favorite battle modes alongside friends?
Cool.
Information
Hopefully,
about these
Splatoon
game
has a
modes will
good,
be available soon on the game's official
easy
website.
to navigate online system. Because the game is obviously very fun. I do mean Shibuya in Tokyo, but there's a specific like department
Now,
store.
let's talk
that
about
has this
the
crazy like
features
mirror
within the
thing.
lobby.
I'm not even sure if it's actually in Shibuya. I mean, it's in Neo the World Ends With You,
This
which
is the
takes place
test
in
range.
Shibuya, but
Try out and get comfy
when
with
I
your
went to it, I don't
weapons
think I even
here.
realized I was in Shibuya. I
Besides being able
have
to practice
specifically
whenever
gone to
you
like
want,
Scramble Crossing.
it's also a great place to get all warmed up while
But
waiting
this
for
thing, I guess it was
rivals
close
to
to. I
join
maybe
a
just didn't
battle.
realize I was close to Shibuya at the time, or even in
Next
Shibuya.
up, ghosts.
It was on the outskirts. But it's
Online
this weird,
friends
it's like
will
escalators
appear
that go
as
up into this.
3D
It's always like
holograms.
triangle mirrored looking things. It's some shopping
Drop
center
in on
place.
friends in the midst of battle and play
We ate at a
alongside
coffee
them.
place there. Everything in it was very.
You can also join up and start a battle on the
fancy.
same team. You'll be able to see what your friends are up to. It appears
That's
that you can
cool.
also call out to friends in the lobby and invite them for battles. Why not see these features for yourself? This is where you can view battle replays.
Nintendo,
It
why don't you
appears that it
just
can
get
somewhat recreate
headphones and
recent
just allow
battles.
people to just talk to each other online? 2022. I don't think you have to worry
Fast
about
forward.
parents being mad that their kids
Or skip to a certain
heard
part.
like naughty language or something
Or even swap
playing
to
video
another
games
player's
online.
view.
I think anybody's gonna blame you, Nintendo. Like,
Incredible!
I think parents are just aware that the internet
Not only
exists.
can you
and it's-
rewatch battles as many
No,
times
it's no
as you
specific
like,
company's
but
fault it
there's even a
exists.
share feature.
That online gaming
We hope
exists.
you'll
I
use
don't know.
this handy
I wish
tool
Nintendo would
to
just
help you
embrace it.
rank up. Next, we'll analyze and discuss this space within the lobby, the locker room. Here, you'll find some fresh lockers. One is yours, and the others belong to players with whom you've recently played.
Oh, that's cool.
As you can see, you'll be able to place any acquired weapons, gear, and items to your
Oh,
liking.
that's really cool. It's your little signature
Slap on
locker.
some snazzy stickers
Oh, that's
and
so
modify your
cool.
locker's color. This is your space to express yourself. So customize it however you'd like to show off your signature splatting
Minor
style.
feature, but I think it's really cool because, like I said, I love the style of Splatoon. It's just so awesome to me.
Yes, Items can be obtained at
So that's the sort of thing I like really dig about this
store
game.
on the
I'll
edge of
probably have fun
Splatsville.
making my locker look cool.
Apparently, the store manager vanishes quite often.
Oh,
So
Hotlantis.
instead, it's run by an artist named Harmony. She used to be a regular customer here. It's got an outlandish assortment of items. Why not show the store some love by grabbing some goods?
Awesome,
There
King.
appear
Hey,
to
what's
be
up?
Plenty of other customization
Watching the
features
Splatoon
as
3
well.
direct here this morning. Got a multiverses
When
video
battles start,
finished.
these
I just
splash
gotta
tags
render it
appear.
and upload it, so I'll do that.
They can be
once this is
customized
done.
with a
So
banner,
if you've been waiting for a
badge,
multiverses
and
video from
title.
me for the past few weeks since the open beta and Evo and everything, one
Additionally,
is coming. It'll get us
you
all
can
caught up.
change
It's pretty
the
long.
emote
It's
your
over
character
half hour long. I
performs
don't
when
remember the
you win a
exact
battle.
runtime. Morning.
All of these can be obtained via the in-game catalog, which will be
Okay.
available at Hotlantis. By using points earned from battles, you can unlock various items, like stuff for splash tags and seasonal gear. Following the game's launch, a new catalog is planned to be released every 3 months
Oh,
for
cool.
2
They're just gonna have
years.
seasonal catalogs.
Be
and
sure to
stuff.
snatch up everything you see in each catalog.
2023. How far are we supporting this game? At least winter 2023, it looks like.
There's still a lot of info
Yeah, the
to
toy did
share,
look like a
but
Furby.
I
I was
need to
gonna
take a
mention
little
that,
breather
actually.
here.
The box even reminded me of like a Furby toy. Box.
In the meantime, please turn your attention toward this.
I have not played Persona 5 yet. I need to. When Joker came out for Smash,
Introducing
everybody assumed it was going to
Tabletop
come out for
Battle!
Switch, so I was like, oh, cool.
Lay out your cards for a dazzling deck duel!
Ooh, what is this? Card game?
In
Everybody seemed to
different
assume
shapes with
that
different
Persona 5 was
cards.
going to come out for Switch, and then it
Charge
didn't right
of
away,
power.
so then I never
Then
ended up
unleash
going
it
out
all
and
at
playing
once
because I was
with a
waiting for it to come out for Switch.
special
But maybe eventually I will play.
There are cards like this, and even ones like this, and there are over 150 cards to collect in-game. So build your deck and send your rivals packing! The Splatsville locals eagerly await your challenge.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
Tabletop
Some
Battle.
card game thing.
Every player will be gifted an
Playing
in-game
card games is
starter
definitely
deck.
very 90s to me, just like that Furby toy we saw.
Excuse me, I
I was
lost
big
my
into like Magic and
Clamclosure for a
Pokemon
second
cards
there.
back in the 90s.
That was Table Turf Battle, a 1v1 competitive card battle spin-off of Turf War. It appears you can play this at the Table Turf Battle Dojo in
Pretty cool.
Splatsville. Be on the lookout for more details about Table Turf Battle in the future.
But Persona is coming to Switch
And
now, though,
now,
right? So,
this.
or is it already out? I don't know. But it did get announced. I'm not imagining that. 90% that did happen. So maybe I will play it once it does actually come out for
Salmon
Switch. But I was
Run is a
basically waiting
simple
for that
job
ever
that
since Joker.
requires 4 players to work together
I
to
should've probably
collect
just gone out of
power
my way and
rays
played
from
on
the
something else,
salmonids
but
advancing on them.
Maybe I will
This
play that.
part-time
Yeah, it's
gig
coming
is
in October.
rumored
All
to
right,
be
cool.
a little
Yeah,
fishy,
I may
but
play
it
it then when
pays
it comes
pretty
out.
well.
Finally.
By defeating
It's
particularly
just a series I never got
ferocious
into, but everybody
creatures
says it's
called
great.
boss
I
salmonids,
love The World
you
Ends
can
With You, and
obtain
everybody says
valuable
like
golden
Persona is
eggs.
very similar to The World Ends With You. Obviously, I know
You'll need
things
to
about
collect
it.
and
I've
deliver
watched other
plenty
people
of
play it a
golden
little
eggs
bit.
in order to complete this job.
But yeah, I've never played it myself. Persona 3 and 4 coming next year. Yeah,
This
I knew it
time
was like
around,
multiple.
we've confirmed some
multiple
new types
Persona
of boss
games are coming to
salmonids. So let's share our findings.
Switch. Bosses. All right, what
First
do we got?
up, the Slammin' Lid. It creates barriers and protects salmonids on the ground. Get too close to it, and it'll attempt to crush you, so approach with
Oh,
caution.
that's kind of neat. It's literally like a hand lid.
Next, the Big Shot. It fires heavy
And he's
projectiles
fat,
from a
he's
distance.
big.
Be prepared for powerful
Great
shockwaves
games, but
when
you
they
don't have to
land.
play any of the previous games to understand what's going
With
on.
new
Yeah,
boss
they're like
salmonids confirmed,
standalone,
make sure
essentially.
you're ready for an even more dangerous salmon run.
thematically similar, but not. Story isn't necessarily identical. Me and fan Persona. Awesome, awesome, King.
This is
Whoa.
one of the new king salmonids. Unbelievable! It looks like they'll occasionally appear just before you complete the job.
Reminds me of what was
The
the giant
tape on
Bowser
your
called
back
in
is
that
a specially provided
Mario
egg
game? I can't even
cannon.
think of what it was.
And it
It was
appears
like
that you can fire
they
golden eggs
re-released
to deal massive damage.
one of the Mario games from Wii U
However,
on Switch, and
these
they
battles
added
are under a
was it
time
Bowser's
limit,
Fury?
so rack up as much damage as
Why
possible
am I
to
forgetting the
drive
name
them
of
back.
I beat it in like a weekend, which is probably why. But it was they had the big crazy Bowser, and you played with Bowser Jr.'s Mario Bowser Jr. in like a semi-open world
being
kind
researched big run.
Yeah,
We believe this is when Salmonids invade the city in which Inklings and Octolings live. It appears that this event happens once every few months, so brace yourselves! Big run is coming!
The Bowser's Fury was fun. The only thing that kind of was a bummer about it was that, like, I wanted more Mario Odyssey, and they came out with, you know, Bowser's Fury, and that was, like, really cool, and I had fun with it. And then,
this is
no
actually
Odyssey
the
2,
entrance to
no
the
more
home
Odyssey
of the
DLC. I was just kind of like, man, I would have loved some more Odyssey.
As
Kingdoms.
Agent 3, the newest recruit of the new Squidbeak Splatoon, you'll do battle with the Octarian army, whose members are covered in hair for some reason. Along with your buddy Small Fry, you'll explore many stages, each one full of twists and turns.
I don't like it.
Oh, I almost forgot. Story mode is perfect.
Yeah, it was
for getting
short, but
familiar
I
with
totally agree. It was
Turf and
understandable because it
using
came with 3D World.
So
It was kind of just like
players
a
might want to try it out.
extra thing. Kind of felt like they were just testing if like open world
Well,
Mario
we've come
could
this
potentially
far.
work or something.
What awaits the Inklings and Octolings
But it was fun. I had a lot of fun with that. Like I said, I kind
We
of beat it
hope
in
you
a
can
weekend.
witness the
but I had a lot of
epic
fun with it.
finale of this Splattastic saga. We're back in Splatsville. From here on out, we'd like to talk about other features that'll help you enjoy your splatting escapades even more in the Splatoon 3 game.
My splatting escapades.
You can post illustrations here via this mailbox.
Oh, sweet.
They'll
All
be
right,
displayed
good.
all across the city and even in stages.
That was always a cool thing.
So
with
put on
Splatoon.
your artist cap and post away.
I've liked
Vertical illustrations
these
will
drawing
also
type
be
things
supported.
ever since. You guys remember PictoChat on like the DS?
Additionally, you
when
can
the DS
grab
came out, me and my
food and
friends
drinks
got
that'll
way
help
into
you in battles
PictoChat.
at the
We used to just
concession
sit at my
stand.
house in like separate rooms and just draw things
Or use
for like a really
local
long time and then send
communication
it
to
to
play
each
with
other.
nearby
Like,
folks
really
in your
detailed
favorite
things and then
modes at
send
the
it. It
show.
was great.
By using photo mode, you can snap selfies,
Sonic Frontiers copies Bowser's
send
Fury.
photos to a smart
Yeah,
device,
maybe we'll see how Sonic Frontiers is. I'm always
Or
iffy on
display them in
newer
your locker.
Sonic games. I love Mania, obviously, but Sonic
This
Frontiers
is the Recon
maybe it'll be
Guide.
good.
Select your
I
favorite
usually just wait and
stages
see
at
what
any
other people have
time
to say about a
and
new
take a
Sonic
scroll
game.
around
People
them.
say pretty good. I play
Why
it.
not
People
get
say,
familiar
oh, it
with
was
each
terrible,
stage
which
prior
does
to
happen
battles?
with newer Sonic games sometimes. I avoid it. Yeah, it would have been nice if 3D
This
World
is
came with more
Splatnet
characters.
3.
They had, you could unlock Rosalina at the
You
end,
can
but
use this with
yeah,
your
Toadette,
smart
Wario,
device.
Waluigi. I'm a
It
Geno fan
contains
over here,
features
so
like
yeah, I wish
checking your latest
Mario
battle
would
stats.
just lean into its large
And ordering
character
special
base more.
in-game gear
Let's
not
see why it
sold in
doesn't.
shops from the Splatnet Gear Shop. But that's not
And
all.
more buying stuff. Like I said, I love
Access
the fashion
features like
Splatoon.
Krusty Sean's Wonder Crust. Support this fellow's journey using ink points earned depending on the areas you inked during
Zap would
battles.
always try to draw in the whole screen in PictoChat.
Or
Yeah.
view
yeah, I would always
history to
fill
take
it
a
up,
trip
too.
down memory lane with your past ranks.
Is Mario RPG my favorite game of all time? No, it's probably
You can
among
also snag special
my favorite
wallpapers
games.
and more for your smart device.
I like
be
Geno
sure
a
to
lot,
grab
and I love
them.
the idea of bringing him back to
It
Mario,
appears
and
that
I love
Splatnet
bringing him
3
back
will be
to
available at launch via the
in
Nintendo
Smash, but I love
Switch
Smash, always
Online
seemed cool to
mobile
me.
app.
So yeah, it's up there. It's probably one of my favorite RPGs, one of my favorite Super NES games.
Next up, Amiibo
probably within my
figures.
favorite games.
Scan
But my favorite
Splatoon
game of all time
series
is
Amiibo at this
Ocarina of
spot in
Time.
Splatsville.
Actually,
And
Zelda games are
voila!
probably my favorite.
Saving your favorite gear combinations as fresh as fits will allow you to easily swap outfits.
Frontiers looks like a
Additionally,
Nintendo
it seems
Hire
you'll
This
be
Man
able to
game
get
to me.
special
Yeah, it
gear
does have
and
that like
even snap
looks
photos
a little
together
too
with
real.
Amiibo.
I usually don't like Sonic when it goes with like looking too much like it's in the real
Splatoon
world.
3
They kind of
Amiibo
started doing that with like Sonic
incoming.
Adventure, and then they've just done more and more. Sonic 06 obviously
Release
went too
is
far.
scheduled for this holiday.
Yeah, Amiibo! Awesome. Amiibo fan. I have all the other Splatoon Amiibo, so there we go. We got
Let's
Steve
talk
and Alex
about
coming out, I think
post-launch updates.
September 9th, I think is when they come out.
As we
I think
mentioned
that's
a
the next
while ago,
Amiibos.
following
I
the
gotta pay
game's
attention
launch,
to
a
Amiibos again.
new in-game
I haven't been, but I
catalog
don't
will be
think many have
released
come out
every
in a
3
while.
months for 2 years.
But sweet, I'll buy me some
New
Splatoon
weapons
Amiibos.
will also be added around the same time as each catalog.
But yeah, Sonic, when it leans too much into like real world stuff, I usually don't like
In
care for
addition,
that. I like when
X-Battle,
Sonic stays
available
cartoony.
after attaining
Though the
an
Sonic
extremely
movies, which
high
lean
rank
into
in
real world
Anarchy
stuff,
Battle,
have been really good,
and
like
League
surprisingly
Battle,
good.
where every
Though I
2
will say the
hours you
second
can
one was
compete in teams based
it was at
on
its
your
best, but
Anarchy
it
Battle
wasn't
results
feeling
are planned to
particularly
be
real
added in
world. It's more
future
like
updates.
just kind of a bunch of Sonic stuff on the screen.
Furthermore, for this game, we're planning to add large-scale paid DLC.
We never got that game here
More
in the UK,
details
so a lot
will
of people had
come
no
at a
idea who
later
Geno
time,
even was.
so
Yeah,
please
that's
be
one
on the
problem with
lookout.
RPG is
And
they didn't
now,
release it
I'd
in
like
Europe.
to wrap up this research report from the Squid
But
Research
they've since put it
Lab.
on like the eShop.
Thank you
and
for
whatnot.
watching.
2-year support cycle. Yeah, they showed at least into like the end of 2023 for the catalogs.
Huh? Who are you supposed to be?
Are these our new hostesses? Probably. We're not supposed to be anything. I dig the mask. Fry. Cold-blooded. Shiver. Shiver and Fry. Big man in the house. We are deep cut.
Oh, Squid.
Fingers were kind of
I
weird.
completely forgot to tell you about Deep Cut. They're an incredibly popular trio who host the
Shiver, Fry,
Splatsville
and Big
news
Man.
program Anarchy Splatcast. They provide information on battle stages,
All right, yeah,
as
there
well
are
as
new,
other news bulletins.
Hosts.
While we're on the
duo.
subject, the youngsters of Splatsville own sea cucumber phones. They can check the news while doing other activities.
That
as
is a
shown
gross
here.
thing to turn a cell phone into. But hey, whatever.
And
Ooh, looks cool. City looks very alive. Youngsters. It's like younglings from Star Wars. Except youngsters is like an actual word. Shiver and Fry seem very traditional Japanese kind of theme going on here. They have the masks, I'm not seeing the fan. Cool theme. I imagine we'll probably get them as they weren't part of the amiibo that they showed, but I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, they did the last host characters the last few times. Was it Pearl and Marina? They got amiibo, so I imagine these will probably get amiibo. They'll probably be the second wave of Splatoon 3 amiibo. So that's just my amiibo prediction. I dig the look of the city being very cluttered and everything. Really
it's
cool
been
looking.
confirmed that Splatfests will make a return. In these events,
Splatfest
you pick a
returning?
team based on
To
the
me, it's just
announced
like the same
team,
game, but they
then settle
added
the outcome
droid
via battle.
droidecas.
And this
I mean,
time
it
around,
definitely
there will be
is
3 teams to choose from.
More Splatoon. With 3
Splatfests
teams. All right,
consist
there
of
we
2
go.
halves.
That's what they got. What they
In
call
the
them, big
first
man.
half, teams will compete in 4v4 turf war battles. The second half
Kind of really miss full
is a
direct. Yeah, same
tri-color
here.
turf war.
That's for getting
It's a
a ton of
special
information at
mode
once.
where, whoa, 3
Usually means
teams
there's at
fight
least a
at the
few
same
things in a
time.
direct that I'm like, that was really cool for me.
All
Instead of watching
players on the
things, all the
team
information
currently in
sparsed out
first
where I'm like, I
place
don't know
will
if this is really
start
for
in the
me.
center of the stage.
When Splatoon 3 looks
2
cool,
players each
I'll
from the
definitely play it
second
and I'll probably enjoy
and
it.
third place teams
not my
will attack the first place
biggest, most
team
favorite
from
game.
opposite ends of the stage.
That's interesting. So you have like a middle ground.
Can the leading team defend themselves? Or will the other 2 teams exact revenge and force them out?
That's true. There's no
Use
big
the Ultra
surprises
Signal
generally
to
with
control
individual
the
directs.
battle and
Or
contribute
no like
to the
game
Splatfest
surprises
by
anyway.
working alongside the members of Deep Cut.
And I will say this does look like just more Splatoon. It's kind of looks like that since it got
we're
announced.
going to close out this
But,
presentation with an announcement
one thing I
from
kinda-
Deep Cut. Take it
wait,
away.
another announcement. It's kind of something I wish Nintendo would do more of, though. There's some series that I sometimes just want more of, but just make a new Pikmin game. It doesn't have to have a new big gimmick or something. Just give me another one. You know, I don't mind when Nintendo just gives us new versions of games we basically already got, because it's just more content for it. Splatoon 3 looks like it's that. A lot of times, Nintendo feels like they refuse to make something new unless they think of a new big gimmick for it. So I kind of would like Nintendo to start doing this again, where it's just like, here's new Mario, here's a new Pikmin, here's a new Kirby, here's a new Metroid, here's a new F-Zero, here's a new Punch-Out, and it's just, you know, it's pretty much the same game again, but new. World premiere, 8/27. Alright, cool. What's the Splatfest world premiere? F-Zero GX. Yeah, I mean, just give us another one. You don't have to think of some new crazy gimmick. You don't have to have a reason or why it's different from Mario Kart or something. Just put out something new. People are fans of these series. We'd love to have more. Like F-Zero, just new tracks, new cards, new cards, characters, new tracks. That's really all we need. New Punch-Outs, give me some new boxes to fight, new patterns. Doesn't have to be different than the Wii Punch-Out, but I'd love to see another one. Team Paper. Scissors is strongest. You guys watch Adventures of Pete and Pete? I'm wearing an Are You Afraid of the Dark shirt, so yeah, I'm an old Nickelodeon fan, but Adventures of Pete and Pete had the bad guy Paper Cut, and he was really good at, he like wanted to play rock, paper, scissors with people, but he only throw out paper, and he just wanted everyone to do rock against him, and they just accept that they lost, and then little Pete throw scissors against him. That was a good one. Speaking of extremely 90s things, Splatoon really leans heavy into the 90s aesthetic, 90s like bright color fashion aesthetic. Adventures of Pete and Pete to me is a very 90s show. Early 90s anyway. There's a difference between like early 90s, which feels kind of like 80s-ish a little bit, and then late 90s into the 2000s, which has kind of different feel to it.
The Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022 Tournament. This event will take place on September 5th at PAX West.
Well, unfortunately, I'm over
Some
here
of the top
in
finishers
East
from
Coast,
this summer's
so
Splatoon 2
East
Incoming Showdown
but
will head
cool.
to Seattle and compete in North America's first ever Splatoon 3 Invitational.
Cool.
Follow the official Nintendo versus Twitter account for
into the
updates.
esports stuff. I want Nintendo to go
And to
heavier
see
into
more of our
supporting
research
its games.
findings
Even
as
if
we
you're just seeing
uncover them,
multiverses
follow
in
the
open
official
beta.
Splatoon North
Get
American
tons of
Twitter
support
account.
at Evo. Like,
We
I
hope
wish
you'll
Smash
have
would
an
get that from
incredible
Nintendo.
time starting September 9th. Bye-bye.
Alright, is that it? Guess that is it. Thank you for watching. Cool. Alright, well, that was pretty cool. Nothing that really blew me away. Pretty much just cool things to know about the game. Again, I was going to get it anyway. I liked the first Splatoon. I liked the second Splatoon. They're just the type of games to me that I play for like a week or the first month, and then I get a little bored of them. I come back to them here and there. But yeah, pretty cool. So, pretty much the direct I expected it to be, which is totally cool. So I have a multi-versus video that I just finished before I started streaming this. I just need to render it in Adobe Premiere into like its own video and then upload it and add the tags and the title and the thumbnail and all that stuff. So yeah, it's 9:30 right now. I'd say within the next hour or so, definitely before noon Eastern Standard Time, that should be up and ready to go. So if you're waiting for my multi-versus video, that's what it'll be. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.